Hello, everyone. Welcome to another week of Getting Down with Dave C and Thursday night movies. Welcome, one and all. Hope you've had a good week. And as always, wow, it just seems to be flying by. I say the same thing every week, but it seems to be just kind of true. And I've kind of stayed a little bit more busier. So this week actually went by not too bad, but I got a few things done. So that's always good. And I will stall as always, and to let you know that you're going to see a logo up there from StreamYard and no opening video anymore because they're not letting me. I'm being a little bit cheap, but they double charged me, or they raised their prices. I knew they were raising prices, but they raised them over 200 some dollars and didn't tell me they were going to do that. Guys, I was on a plan. I knew they were going to raise a little bit, but not like that. So I said, no, I don't want to do that plan. And I had to fill out all kinds of forms. It was like $433 or something for a one-time charge. And I was like, well, I'll think about it, but I need time. And then they forced this on me now, even though I was a paid customer. So it wasn't like I was using all of this for free in the past. I did pay for the last year. It's just that they more than doubled, I think it was, and didn't even say anything other than they were they sent out an email a long time ago or something, but you know how it goes. Fill out a bunch of forms, all this just to get my money back. And because they're spiteful about it, they make me use a StreamYard little logo up there. So because I'm using it, quote, free now, they, like I said, they want to be spiteful about it and put I have to advertise for them for free for them now to use it. Okay, I get it. That's fine. But they won't even let me use an intro video. So if you're going to make me use your logo because it's a free service, okay, you're getting the free advertising out of it. And I can't even play a 22-second opening video. That's kind of dirty. So yeah, StreamYard, I'm pissed at you. There's nobody here. I don't think anybody here. Anybody? Bueller. So anyway, each week, I think there's somebody watching with me. I'm over on the Cosme, and I was just complaining about StreamYard. That's why you see the little logo up there. But anyway, I will start the movie here in a few minutes. Just for future reference tonight. Hey, Gap, how you doing? Thank you, man. Thanks for doing that. I appreciate it. Do I hear my voice somewhere else? Oh, I better. There we go. Hey, Gap. There they go. That fixed it. There's always so many little things you got to do just to do a little stream. You forget to click on a microphone here or over there. And hail to Gap. Go check out the shorts from Gap, everybody, and videos. Those little shorts. You've been pumping out the content lately, man. I can't keep up with you sometimes, but I try. I go and give you some likes and watch some. You got some cool action figures and a bunch of Stargate stuff like that. Pretty cool stuff. So thanks for coming in and saying hello. And okay, he was my other person. Cool. So I'll just wait a few minutes here. I'll drink of water. I wasn't feeling too well anyway. Something I hate. Yeah. So, what time is it? Anybody got the time? 9:04. We'll wait till 9:05. And maybe I'll wait a minute or two longer just to see if Tim FKHC 2.5. Sorry, I always say Tim. It's a bad habit. I should use your channel name. I never asked permission to say that. But I think other people have been doing it. So I kind of accidentally started doing it. Sorry. Anywho, all right. I'll just wait a few minutes here. And the weather, man, it's crazy. It's hot, but it's summer. It's Florida. They get those thunderstorms almost every day. Didn't get one today, but it was cloudy. Thought we were going to get one. Did not. So that was all right. And let me check what's going on over here while we're waiting for a few people here to show up. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm just taking care of a few things while we're waiting. Okay, that's done. Yeah, I'm getting ready to start the movie here, folks. I haven't seen this in a while, but I think I probably watch this every year. But it might be, I watched the Heavy Metal 2000, I think, earlier this year. It's not that bad. It's pretty good. It can't be like the original, but it wasn't. I don't remember it being that bad. It was a lot of action. Yeah, I can't remember who voices the bad guy. He's been around for so long. He's been in so many action movies. Plays a lot of bad guys in roles. I'll try to remember it. I'm not going to look it up. You can go look it up. Heavy Metal 2000. It's pretty good. But this is a timeless classic. I know what we got. It's a long movie. I think it got about 2 hours. So I am going to been on 6 minutes. So I'm going to play it. We're rolling. Oh, and the soundtrack on this thing is phenomenal. Wow, look at all those people in the music department there. All those great bands and artists. The Lochnar. The Lochnar. That's the green thing that floats around. The UN building, like he's going to the UN. It's a dump. Wow. Oh, well. What else is new? Kiss my ass. Thanks for nothing. This journey. With my lying beside you here in the dark. Softly you whisper, sincere. The Venusians. We drifted apart, but here I am at your side. In case you're hungry, there's some beer. Yeah, always go with that gut instinct, man. Well, hello, nurse. America. Henry Candon. Couple assholes. The Lochnar. Oh boy. Hey, welcome back. Oh yeah, from the air scene when okay, yeah. Now I know what you mean. From the bomber squadron. Uh-huh. Oh, what a waste. And it cleans up in a jiff. Yeah. And one hell of a tip. Yeah, right. You never thought that was going to happen. The great John Candy voice. He was young during this one. This is so funny. This is a hilarious part. Oh, the bowl? Is the green ball? Yeah, okay, I know what you mean. Okay, gotcha. He makes a joke about his schlong. This was so funny. The bad guy here, he's hilarious. Mm, mm, big. Oh, Lord, big. Oh, Lord, hello. 10 Commandments, yes. They could do Sweeney. She can play that role. Throw her in the water. Yeah, she'd be perfect for this role. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect for the role. Beautiful eyes. Yeah, it won't be made. It's too toxic. You know what? They just don't. Somebody doesn't have the balls to do it. That's what it is. And if they had, if they had good directors, good writing, obviously, you know how it is, man. There's no way they could redo this. Not any good. It would be total shit if they tried. Yeah. Well, they don't need to say swinging. Is that's not her. Just use that girl you're showing there. She's perfect. It's not. There's not many. There's not many lines. Oh, he got blocked. Yeah. He didn't even get started. Poor guy. Hottest woman he's ever met, will ever meet in his life, and they stopped. They blocked him. This dude here is funny. Yeah, for the time, it's good. It doesn't. I mean, it still holds up. Well, I mean, this is a classic. It's always going to hold up. Nice toss. Ooh, la, tech. No, no. Oh, Chevy Chase, yeah. Well, rawr. Yeah. It's funny they had the, Scooby Doo run where they're running, the little arms moving. I bet you do. He said, "Oh, man, not again." Yeah, and he doesn't do the job and gets his head cut off. Ooh, that guy took the worst of it. This reminds me a lot of the Lords of the Rings about the Ralph Bakshi cartoon. Oh, the soundtrack's great. Hard. The doctor smart, not smart. Yeah, there goes the planet. DS9, nice. Stern. This is a good one too. I got an angle, Stern. Yep. Yep. Oh, Charlie, that's right. I got an angle. The most we could hope for. Bit buried in secrecy. Uh-oh. There's community conscious. Nice one. Darn. Oh, I forgot about that. Double cross. Yeah, this is good, pretty good. This is a good one. Oh, this is a flesh wound. Oh, you've been in one actually? Yeah, I thought you always talk about it or show pictures of them, stuff like that. He's dead, Jim. What? Yeah, the animation's pretty good here, isn't it? The way they do that. It's the style. So it's really, a lot of detail if you really pay attention. Ah! You know, it could pull off the zombie Stan Winston back in the day. He would have totally been in charge of this part. That was a good move. Just get the hell out of there, man. Just jump. Well, at least gets him out of the plane, at least for a few minutes. Hmm. Oh, really? Out there? Run, dude. Yep. I thought Cheech and Chong could do the robot and the alien in here. Oh, for real? Patrick Starfish? Hey, SpongeBob. That's my favorite guy. Remember Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy? SpongeBob. Hey, SpongeBob. Oh, what happened? Oh, it skipped on us, guys. Sorry. Give me just a second. Whoop. I'll find it. Right about. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. It hasn't done that in the last couple of weeks. It used to do it every week, at least once a night, and then it hasn't done that in a while. I got to put this asshole back together. Okay. Oh, okay. Squidward. Okay. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah. I was thinking of Cheech and Chong doing these two dudes right here. We were talking about who could cast do a live version of this, which would never been can get made nowadays because they would just mess it up. Those are some lines. Whoa, look at that. What was that one? Did you guys see that? What was that ship? I wonder what it was. If you blink, you missed it. Yep. Steady. What a player. Yeah, you feel guilty. Yeah, right. Oof. Screw in the toaster. Sammy Hagar. Yeah, exactly. Might look at the McDonald's. All right. Heavy metal. All right. White. Heavy metal. That makes no sense. That's such a good voice. Prepare to die. He comes out as the Kurgan. Ugh, yeah. Oh, it's Lord Humongous. Just walk away. No way, say. My rules. Hey, do you guys remember the South Park episode, Major Boobage with Kenny, that did the parody of all of this? It's one of my favorites. Well, there's a lot of favorites from South Park, but Major Boobage is hilarious. Yeah, there it is. There's Major Boobage. No, I don't have the Heavy Metal 2000. It's actually pretty good. I mean, I like it. I've seen it a couple of times over the years uh, on streaming, whatever. Oh, really, buddy? Wow. Okay. Well, welcome. I thought you'd seen this one. A lot of multi layers on the artboards that they do on the backgrounds. It's got that Conan music feel to. Yeah, it's got that Conan the Barbarian vibe. Or should I say Red Sonja? No, I always dreamed that they would do a live action of this, man, but um, some things are better left all alone. They might have been able to get away with it 20 years ago or something, but then it would have been too soon. So if things hadn't been the way they have been over here, I mean, what we all been dealing with for the last decade, they might have been able to pull it off. I would have had like maybe a separate director for each anthology to give it its own feel. Um, but the casting would have to be so tight that it would be incredible to actually try to get the right casting for this to get it done. And of course, the writing. I mean, they would almost have to make it just a complete remake and not a reboot because they would fuck up a reboot. Disney. Yeah, then you wouldn't get any boobs at all. I mean, part of it, yeah, right. Part of it is because prepubescent boys, and even we love this stuff, man. You go watch some boobs, some major boobage. Pardon the pun, but that's what drew all of us to this: the animation, the soundtrack, the art, and the tits. Let's just be real. And the action and the different stories. Got the stories vary so much that it's a good thing. Yeah, right, buddy. They wouldn't be able to do it now. Even if you made it scene for scene, they would screw it up and the CGI would be crap. And like this part right here would have to be all CGI, obviously. But, Lord of the Rings did this without a lot of CGI or no CGI, basically. That's a good one, dude. That's funny. Hey, RRTNZ. I missed you in the chat over there. Sorry. Oh, he's at work, so he couldn't. Oh, I missed his chat on the YouTube side. Wasn't paying. I was actually really watching this. He wasn't paying attention. But he stopped by to say hello. Yeah, as I was saying, you'd have to have somebody like Jackson's capabilities to do this anthology and pull it off. Like he did in such a long time ago already for Lord of the Rings. Yeah, and they 25 years already. Wow, I knew it was about that. So it was right before I joined the military. Oh, it's older than you, buddy. Oh, wow. Wow, 25 years, 9/11, yeah. 2001. This reminds me of Star Wars and Revenge of the Nerds Part 2, was it? That they did the music thing? That I still have my original books when I was like 10 or 11. I've got them sitting right over there in shrink wrap so they don't get jacked up. It's all three plus The Hobbit. I need to get the Silmarillion. I never read any of his other books, and he's got some good ones, Tolkien. See, now they could do this because she kicks some ass, right? Goes along. Ugh. Oh wow, this was 81. Yep, 81. I graduated high school in 87. Yeah. Doesn't that music sound like Conan? Oh, cool. Very cool. Yeah. Well, good move. Yeah. Does it look oddly familiar like a Sarlacc pit? You see all the veiled Star Wars references? Aw, poor birdie. All right. Gonna get a good little fight now. Got him good. Oh, finishing move. I have the power. special effects. Oh, Anita Ekberg. Look her up. She's an old actress, 50s, 60s, 70s. She could play that role, Tarna. Hell, she doesn't even have to speak. Just show your boobs, swing a sword. And Sweeney could do this part, little bit part. That's it. 'Cause you need a tall one, like I was saying, Anita Ekberg. And there you go, folks. Buddy, I hope you liked whatever you had seen. I uh, I wasn't aware that you had never seen this, man. I would have maybe waited to play it later for you. And if you guys have a special request, somebody requested this like a week ago or something, or 2 weeks ago to play it tonight. Maybe that was UFKHC. I'm not sure. Um, if there's any time, like like a half an hour, I'll play it later. I know people have a hard time getting to certain times, or you're watching other streams or stuff like that. So, oh, okay, I got you. I got you. No, I mean, if there's a movie you do want to see, and you're like, I can't watch, man. I can't get there till like 9:30 Eastern or something. Yeah, that's Devo. But yeah, I was talking about starting times, not the actual movie. But I was thinking maybe I don't know what I'll do next week. I have Dark Crystal queued up. I have Excalibur that's queued up. And you guys, it's so weird because I was going to play this a long time ago, and you guys have heard me turn the music down here a little. Hopefully, you can still hear me. Actually, I'll just go over to the YouTube side, but while you're still here on this side, I'll just say um, this uploaded as a commentary as well. But now I know, again, you've heard it many, many times now, it works on Cosme. But if I watch this on my laptop, it doesn't. It's on all commentary. So, you know, and RRTN said he says he loves the John Candy voice. And I don't know which segment's my favorite. I like the World War II. I like the zombie one, but I really like this third one here. The Stern one and the last one. I don't know what it is about the Stern one. It's so funny. The first one's pretty good, but I like the Stern and the B-17. And the ending I like. So there, you see that Mike Plug, guys? You guys know who that is, right? If I might be mistaken, it might be a coincidence, but I think he did a lot of the comic art. Uh, I'm thinking Werewolf by Night. I know there's a Plug that did Werewolf by Night, so it could be a coincidence, but he was a designer for this, and it would put it at about the same time frame, um, when Werewolf by Night and stuff came out. Yeah, and the soundtrack. The actual score is really good. There's some guy I'd never heard of. I looked it up while we were and there's Eugene Levy. You guys know him. Harold Ramis from Ghostbusters, right? You guys know him. And like you said, Roger Bumpus did Squidward. But I wanted to just show the all the groups and the music. He's Stern. Oh, okay. Stern. Charlie. I got an angle. I'm hand over fist. And of course, Sarna didn't say a damn word. I don't think the whole she doesn't have a voice actor, so they saved some money on that. Yeah, there was a lot of good talent back in the late '60s and '70s and '80s. Man, we lost a lot of good people. But as far as voice acting, I would say that, good God, we've got who's the Kurgan? He's done so many things. Oh my God, he's done a million things. Oh, he wrote Life Force. Dude, I'm telling you, buddy, if I could get that to upload, we would do Life Force because screw it, it's on Cosme. It's rated R. I don't care. You get the same or more boobage in this movie than you do in Life Force because it's the same chick. Invaders from Mars, we could do a whole series of those going back to the 40s and 50s. And then you've got Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And there's two of those. The one with the late great RIP to Donald Sutherland one. And then there's the one with the little boy. His name is David, like my name, with the crazy ass teacher. Do you guys remember that one? I think that would have been in the 80s. Um, and then there was a couple other ones. So there's like a whole series. I should probably do an extra night. And I've only got one or two. I don't think I even have any of those anymore. I have gone through a lot of movies too. Total Recall, Blue Thunder. Oh, it's just so many good ones. Deep Throat. That's a good request. Obvious. I don't think I have that one. Wink, wink. But thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm not even going to go over to the YouTube side. I will over there. Whoever's over there, we're still over on Cosme, just hanging out, talking, listening to the music. So I'm going to stop it because it's just going to start over. And I'm going to go over to YouTube and just ramble on for just a minute. Oh my gosh, yeah, I couldn't play that. Yeah, I would have to cover the title up. You wouldn't even know if I was playing it or not because I couldn't put it in there. And so I'll just say, okay, you guys are over there. Sweet. All right. I'll just hang out here over on the StreamYard. So, and you guys obviously heard about me ranting or raving or whatever about the StreamYard thing. So I don't get to play my opening intro anymore. And they have they're forcing me to advertise for them until I pay the core, which now they're offering me 50% off. So maybe I will do it again. We'll see, because they wanted to charge me $433. That wasn't exactly the price hike I was looking for. That's not the choice I was looking for. And I went to a big long mess with them yesterday, and they're being a little bit spiteful. So I have to show the StreamYard logo, or I have to pay them. But I did pay all last year. I just had a lower price plan. Yeah, buddy, I did. That's how they got my credit card. I was like, how in the hell did you get my damn credit card? I forgot. And that's what they do, is hope you forget. And obviously I pay my rent on time. I pay my car on time. I pay whatever, my Visa, my phone, all that stuff. But I forgot about the damn StreamYard. And we had talked about it. The price is going up. Mark D with a C and Dad Man and I were talking about this months and months and months ago. But they don't even give you notice. If not, I didn't see it, but they didn't say that to me. They're like, hey, we gave you notice. They didn't, because I had to fill out I had to cancel and then request a refund. Now check this out. If it was my fault because I didn't catch the notice, because they didn't, I don't think they did send me one. My apartment complex sends me 3 during the rent week, a couple days before, like today, and then they'll put out one that you're late tomorrow, you got to pay. So my rent wants their money, so they tell you, don't forget. My car people doesn't do it, so you got to keep up with it, right? Being an adult, we all got to deal with it. But what they did is it went from like 200 something to $433 and didn't tell me. And I was like, what in the hell? I thought I got hacked or something. I was like, what happened to that $40? Or is it, $40 a month? And I only stream twice a week, guys. And I'm like, I'm not doing, I got to think about that. And they didn't offer me a discount until this. I canceled my order, and then I had to go back and go through 5 different pages of trying to figure out getting a request refund while I was on the phone with Navy Federal Credit Card Company. While I was talking to them, they were helping me out. They're like, screenshot it, do that. And then once I got to about the 3rd page of canceling, they offered me a discount. I was like, oh, now you're offering discounts. And then after I said, no, I got to think about this. I can power through StreamYard once a week because I do Cosby on Thursdays. That's no big deal. But then they let it hit it was pending on my credit card. So also, somebody's trying to get in on Cosby. Let me blank that out. I think, buddy, I'll get back to that in a minute. But so yeah, they charged me that. I got the refund apparently so far. I think I got to check like on Monday to make sure it's official. But they tried to get it through the $433, and now they're sending me 50% off after I went through all of that. They didn't do like, hey Dave, your StreamYards is expiring this week. We're offering these discounts if you want them. I know I didn't have that because then I wouldn't have had anything to complain about because then it would have been my fault. But I looked at my email, I looked at my spam. I didn't see it. If I missed it, fine. But I know damn well they never gave me any discounts before this week. They only gave it to me afterwards. And I'm like, oh, I see what you're up to. Sirius Radio did that to me a couple times, but I catch on to them. And they almost got me this month too for the whole next year. They wanted to double the rate. And then as soon as I canceled it with about a week to go, because I barely drive anymore, they just keep sending me discounts. Now I can get it back. Well, I think it was even less than what I had. And I'm like, I'm all right. I'm good. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's what they do. And even the credit card guy was like, yeah, man, he was going through the site with me because they want to make sure it wasn't fraud. What had happened was I called them back and said, technically, legally, I think they might have been able to make a case against me because I had already put my credit card information in there. But what they didn't do is give me any kind of fair notice for doubling the rate and then upgrading me. And now they're all pissy about it, that I'm not even doing the regular rate because now they're offering me the 50% because they're hassling me with the logo. I can't even do an intro video. It just goes live. And I'm like, fine. I don't think people are going to be that mad at me. And, maybe I'll decide to do it. Things are a little bit odd for me right now, but I don't complain and say that kind of stuff about what goes on to you guys. You hear enough crap on YouTube about people. I just want to have fun, and hopefully I'll just stick to the Wednesdays and Thursdays. I like doing it. And I know a lot of people don't show up, but you guys show up, most of the time, and I love it. It's great. So hopefully you guys like it. I'm sorry that you don't like these kind of movies, buddy, but I try my best. And I'm kind of thinking, do you like Dark Crystal? You don't like those kind of thing, like the Muppet type stuff or the animation stuff? Stay away from that, guys. Or I have the old Italian mafia vampire / movie, which is pretty good, but because the mafia guys, it's Don Rickles, Robert Loggia, and a bunch of the old school Italian guys, and they're all in the mob. And then there's a hot French girl who's the vampire, and then there's the cop guy. You guys would recognize the face. I can't think of his name, and now I can't think of the damn movie. What the hell is it called? Hold on, let me look it up. I'm Boomerang. I'm weird like that sometimes. You guys know me. What the hell is it? Oh, Innocent Blood. And I like it. Don Rickles is fantastic in it, and a couple of the old school mafia dudes. You recognize most of them from, all the movies, Goodfellas, Sopranos, all that shit. And just a couple of them in there. But the acting is really good, surprisingly enough. Although, it turns out to be a pretty bloody vampire movie. The one I wish I had and I need to get is Near Dark with Bill Paxton. I didn't realize a lot of people had really liked that movie over the years. Yeah, and Robert Loggia, he's in Don Rickles and a couple of the other old school guys. And then the head cop dude, who's the love interest of the girl. Yeah, buddy, everybody, it shocked me. I was like, because I'm a Bill Paxton fan who isn't after Aliens. He's been in a bunch of other movies as well. He was in with Schwarzenegger and what's his name in the spy movie, True Lies. I think not. Is it True Lies? Yeah, True Lies, not True Romance. True Lies. And he played a weird guy in there. And then Near Dark, and I love him in Near Dark. He does the bar scene. I won't spoil alert, but you've seen it. So, when they go into that bar and he goes on about a 5-minute monologue rant in Bill Paxton's vampire character, and it's great. And I think you heard me say, I got to go back. Lance Henriksen. Yeah. So those guys get back together from the movie, from Aliens, which I played, a week or two or a couple weeks ago. And yeah, they get back together for Nearby. And Lance is really good in this. You've heard me say this. I really need to go back and buy, or I want to, I forget later, Monster Squad, Near Dark, in the original Fright Night, and line that up for probably not October, but should do it earlier, because everybody, when October comes around, shit, man, everybody's playing every damn freaking Halloween movie ever made. But I'd like to try to stick to some of the more obscure ones. But Near Dark, shit, everybody knows Near Dark. I was really surprised about it. Oh yeah, and here on StreamYard, right above my screen, they're like GoPro. They're trying to get me over my title for my show tonight. They put a big ass square on there that I need to click on the GoPro, so that they're relentless. And oh, Lady V, hey, Lady V, no worries. No worries. If you want a replay later on, you just send me a request, and I'll do stuff like that for you guys. I don't care. As long as I'm able to do it, I'll do it. And thanks for stopping in. And that's what I'm saying. People can't always come in, and it's like RTNZ. He stopped by, said, I'm at work, I can't watch, sorry, but he stopped by and said hello. That's my rugby buddy. He's the Welsh guy. He loves his rugby like I do too. All right, so we were just kind of talking about what I could do next week, and I was asking Buddy, I don't know if you had mentioned that you do or do not like stuff like Dark Crystal or Muppet Treasure Island sing along. I could do the sing along as long as nobody tries to hack my account like before. And I think I've got that taken care of. I hear people trying to get in though. That's that popping noise. I'm sure of it now. So I can do the Innocent Blood, the vampire old Italian guy, kind of a cool movie, a little obscure. So I want to do that one. I can do Dark Crystal. I can do Excalibur. That's an old school, and it's got Picard in it. Patrick Stewart's in that. That's like a 2-hour plus movie. I like the longer movies. A lot of people don't like them. Okay, so we got a Dark Crystal there. Maybe, buddy, I don't know. I mean, we can do Dark Crystal maybe. But you know me, I'll probably decide like Monday night, Tuesday morning or something. Oh, we got an Excalibur and a Dark Crystal. Oh, shit. I've got them both queued up, man. They should be working. So either one or maybe one after the next. I wish I had Crawl. Do you guys remember Crawl? I like that. The Krull. That was an old school. And I think I have that one. And Dragon Slayer. Yeah, thanks, buddy. And dude, and you're awesome. You're so awesome for doing that. I appreciate it. So you can do whatever. Awesome. Good. So maybe Dark Crystal or Excalibur, and maybe save Innocent Blood for another night or something like that. All right. Well, thanks for being here. It's always been great. I always forget these. It's not even 11 o'clock. I feel like I should stream for like 2 more hours and just ramble on, but uh, I'm not going to do that to you guys. So you're free to go do whatever, I guess. Eh, all right, Lady V, Buddy, and FKC 2005 for hanging in there tonight. I appreciate it so much. Tomorrow night, maybe late night Fortnite with Mark if I'm not passed out sleeping on the couch, because usually I'm up. Most of the time I'm up early. We'll see how the day goes. If I can get a nap in, I'll come play. Lady V, hopefully you're there, buddy. You'll be there. You need to come play with us, man. And then I know JT Kirk does Star Trek. I think he's doing Star Trek tonight over on Teague. I believe that is correct. I think he's getting ready to start at 11 o'clock. So go over to Admiral Teague. I think most of you know the channel. I don't have it where I can link it, but you can look it up. You have Dragon Slayer? Yeah, dude, I love that movie, and I need to get it. I'm going to put that on my list of. And it wouldn't be very expensive because I'm just going to get the DVDs, not even the Blu-rays. But for Dragon Slayer, I think they might have came out with a Blu-ray anniversary. God, how old is that movie? 30, 40 years old already? Wow. But it's so good. It's one of the better Dragon movies. Reign of Fire is pretty good, but it's a total different thing. This is that old school Excalibur feel to it, you know. But all right. Well, again, I'll say goodnight to everyone. Take care. Oh, thank you, buddy. You post that for me. Awesome. Dude, you're great. That's why I like wrenches. Wrenches who care. They're so good. And Lady V for popping in as well. Oh, you're so nice. If I rambled on, I don't ever plan on doing too much after the movies because a lot of people are out there on YouTube's doing stuff on Thursdays. And I know people feel strained on watching stuff. I was always like that when I was on the night shift back in Virginia. That's how I met everybody here. That I wound up catching myself streaming, or no, on lurking or in chats, damn near 6-7 days a week. 5 days at work because I was able to do that. Not all night, especially in the beginning, but a couple of hours during the late hours, 2, 3, in the morning. I was able to just listen and chat if I wanted to. And that's how I met so many people. And I wound up for, RIP to Clobbering Times. And I was wound up on Mark D, See You the channel, Clobbering Times, then Nick Weiser, then Clobbering Times again, then Clobbering Times again, then Nick, Mark, Clobbering Times. And then Sunday, there was an old show that had Doomcock and Gary called, I think it was called The Inquisition back then. And until they had that little falling out thing a couple years ago. But that was a good show on Sunday nights that I used to watch. So yeah, Lady V, I used to be a super lurker because I was at work. And then if something popped up while I was listening to it, I'm like, oh, I got to say a chat. And then I started really getting into people's channels and stuff like that. Of course, this is during the COVID days. I know we can say it nowadays. And I don't care what they think if I do, but I had gone, that's how I had met everybody, was right at the beginning of that. And I had just gone to Vegas for my birthday. And we came back, I think, the week before March, St. Patty's Day, March 17th. And that's when the shit was really hitting the fan. And we were getting the last plane out of Vegas type shit going on. And of course, everybody knows what happened after that. And it's already been 5 years. So, all right. Well, I'll keep in mind doing either one of those movies. They're both great movies. And I'm going to look to maybe getting a streaming service that I can connect, but KOSMI. I don't even like saying that word over here on the YouTube side because they don't like what I do for the most part. I don't think they care too much, but you don't want to advertise it. In fact, I think if you try to advertise it in the descriptions and stuff like that, it's very frowned upon. They don't let you. They'll come after you, I think, here on the YOUTUBE. So there are several different streaming services that you can show. And I've just been having problems. Like if I play a channel or something, I can't link it. I did a rugby game one time with Ireland last year. Been a while, maybe even last year. Ireland was playing somebody. They won that game, and I streamed it. Of course, I paid for the service, so I didn't hack. So I was able to stream it, and if anybody claimed I was, hacking it, I could just tell them to F off because I was actually paid for it. So all I did was share it, and I don't know how in the heck I remembered. I tried to do this again the other day, and it just wouldn't let me. Oh, you remember that, buddy? Yeah, I wore my Irish jersey and stuff like that. And let me show a picture of some of that real quick. If I have back in Alexandria, I got to find the right one because I got a ton of them. Let me show you this one. Because you guys have seen my face and you don't know any of these people here, so it's fine. And let me X out of that. And then I'm going to present. I met one of the former captains of the Ireland rugby team, Mick Galway. And I met him several times, actually. So, yeah, that's me right there in the front, bald me, if you guys remember what I look like. And that's my old school green Irish jersey. I won't tell you everybody. The lady behind there, she's Niamh O'Donnell. This is O'Connell's in King Street in Alexandria. She doesn't work there anymore. Very nice. I won't put out names to anybody to hear. This guy, I mean, he's a public figure. The bigger dude right here in the middle, between the two lady, between the lady and the guy with the ball cap and this gray sweater. Yeah, that's my hot younger brother. That's Mick Galway. He was the actual captain of the National Irish Rugby Football Team and the Gaelic football team. And one hell of a nice guy. I met him several times. He used to come down. This is the Six Nations tournament. Earlier during or pretty much afterward, it was packed earlier, and they play all the games from the Six Nations tournament. Usually starts off in mid-February and goes to around the weekend of St. Paddy's, whatever weekend that is during the week. Yeah, famous grouse. So, buddy, shit, you know this rugby stuff, man. I would show you a lot more, but I don't want to show a lot of people, other people on there. It's fine. You get this. There's a ton of these that I have. Just to show you that Mick Galway, and there's my buddy Scott back there too. He's pretty good dude. He was a really good player. And I don't have Peter. Peter's not in this one. He's from Mullingar, Ireland. He's 100%. I'm only 1/4%. And he was a very, very good rugby player. Almost made the USA team because he's been here so long. Really nice guy as well. Everybody here. So I kind of miss that. I wish they had this down here close to where I'm at, but I'm gonna have to move apartments or something soon because I really miss doing this. So anyway, hope you guys like that. And Eddie Murphy, the only Eddie Murphy I have, buddy, I was talking about this last week, is Golden Child. And I think I have that queued up as well. And I kind of should have played that tonight because we had done Big Trouble, and Egg Shen is in it. And Lopan, I believe Lopan is in it, David James Hong. But Egg Shen is in it, plays a bit role. It's a hilarious role. So I should have played that tonight. I didn't really think about it earlier because I had done Big Trouble. But other Eddie Murphy ones, I don't think I have anymore. I don't have Beverly Hills Cop or any of those. I think I have 48 Hours. I'm pretty sure I do. Gotta have a whole stack over there. But again, most of them are in Blu-ray. Anyhow, all right, guys, let me get you out of here. Say goodnight. We're hitting the 11 o'clock hour there. So thank you so much for being here, and see you tomorrow night, Fortnite with Mark D. Saturday, maybe a few Star Trek guys, JT and Teague, and then Sunday night Geekery on Mark's channel. That's a fun channel, although I can't ever make that each week, although I try. So yes, have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.